Hey, funded traders, welcome back to Funded Trading. Today, we're digging into a question every trader has wrestled with at some point. What do technical indicators actually do for funded traders? In funded accounts, where you've got strict rules on risk, drawdowns, and how often you can trade, indicators aren't just colorful lines. They're decision filters. Used right, they help you standardize choices in volatile markets. Used wrong, they bury you in noise. First off, let's get one thing clear. Indicators don't predict the future. What they do is provide context. For a funded trader, context means four things. Are we trending or stuck in chop? Is momentum strong or fading? How much room does price realistically have before snapping back? And who's really driving the move today? Institutions or just retail? If your indicators aren't answering those questions, they're not helping you. VWAP is indicators that actually show up on real traders' charts. Traders call it the intraday fair value line because institutions use it to benchmark their fills. On a strong trend day, price pulling back into VWAP often gives you the cleanest entries. On range days, it acts like a magnet, pulling price back towards equilibrium. That's why you see it on nearly every chart in professional communities. The average directional index. This one doesn't tell you which way price is going, it tells you how strong the move actually is. If ADX is rising above 25, you've got conviction. Breakouts are more likely to follow through. If it's flat under 20, you're better off looking for mean reversion plays. Another underrated tool is ATR, the average true range. This is the funded trader's best friend because it ties directly to risk. Stops set it too tight, get taken out for no reason. ATR gives you an objective way to size both your stops and your positions. If volatility spikes, your stop widens, your size comes down, and your risk stays consistent. And of course, volume. Standard volume confirms whether breakouts are real or fake. Volume profile goes even deeper. It shows where the big money has actually been transacting. Those zones matter far more than arbitrary lines on your chart because they reveal where institutions are putting capital to work. Finally, don't forget time of day. The opening range sets the tone, midday tends to be a chop zone, and the afternoon session is where institutions reposition. Smart funded traders adjust their playbook to the clock instead of applying the same setup at 9:30 and 1:30. Now let's talk about the mistakes that get traders in trouble. The first is stacking redundant indicators, RSI, stochastic, MACD, all telling you the same thing and giving you false confidence. The second is trading breakouts in low volatility chop without checking ADX. The third is slapping arbitrary 5 or 10 cent stops on everything instead of using ATR. And the fourth is ignoring time of day edges, running an opening range breakout at 1 p.m. when the market is asleep. All of those are account killers. So what's the fix? Strip it down. Context first, indicator second. And always combine one signal, one filter, and one risk tool. Before we wrap up, let me give you a quick funded trader checklist you can run before every session. Mark yesterday's high and low, plot VWAP and the key pre-market levels. Define the opening range once the bell rings. Check ADX to decide whether the day looks like trend or range. Make sure your setup lines up with the broader market. Confirm your trio, signal, filter, and risk tool. Match your setup to the time block you're trading and size your position with ATR, not guesswork. Do that consistently and you'll already be ahead of most funded traders out there. Technical indicators aren't prediction machines. They're just filters that help you operate inside the strict rules of a funded account. Used right, they give you structure and consistency. Used wrong, they drown you in noise. Build your playbook around one or two indicators that complement your setups. Pair them with price action and volume, and always keep time of day context in mind. That's how funded traders stay alive. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe. And ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, trade smart out there.